Good morning. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for Coffee and Crypto on a fantastic day down here in Southern California. You know, I've been seeing all these memes about people like saying, oh man, it's been so warm down here in Southern California for the holidays. Better not send this screenshot of this sweet weather back home. But it does feel good to be able to rub it in your faces, everyone out there freezing on pretty much any other part of the world. Just kidding. Do me a favor, smash that like button before we get started. It's so good to see all you guys so chatty in the chat. And of course, check out my sponsors, Cookies Protocol and Volt Inu. Hashtag ad, hashtag yes, they are paying me to promote these projects. But make sure you check them out. Links to everything is in the description down below. We're going to have lots of AMAs and videos coming up during this next month, but you got to check them out. And you can decide whether or not you'd like to invest. It's all up to you. And yes, shout out to Bree for getting monetized on her ASMR channel. It was gonna happen anyways, right? We knew that was gonna happen. And yeah, how you guys doing today? What's up, babies? What's up? Good to see you guys. And we're gonna be having a poll of the day every single day. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be like my shtick, right? The POD poll of the day. And today's poll of the day is: do you trust cryptocurrency exchanges with your money? Do you? Because a lot of people do. I don't. We'll talk about that a little later because our headline story of the day is the fact that another popular cryptocurrency exchange in our space may be in trouble. And people say, oh, it's FUD. And I see the comments, people saying, oh, it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You're spreading rumors. Guys, I'm looking at the news here. This is what I'm looking at. The news and the articles coming out, and I'm reading it. And it just seems a little fishy. We'll talk about it right now. And of course, we'll be talking about Bonk, a very, very popular cryptocurrency project in this space right now. It's a Solana cryptocurrency project, and it's the reason why Solana was pumping. Celsius is being sued, interesting, and SBF is hiding his Robinhood shares. But first, let's go ahead and check out the entire cryptocurrency market. And it's pretty stagnant, trading sideways a little bit. We see a decrease of about 0.5% today, but we're still up above $800 billion, which I like to see. Let's stay around here. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next coming months, but it looks like the jobs report came out and it was better or worse than expected, however you take that, which may mean that the Federal Reserve or just the government needs to make the U.S. economy worse, right? It has to get worse before it gets better, right? What's up, chat? How y'all doing today? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? What's up, baby? We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? How you doing, baby? What's up, Steve? Good to see you. We got James. We got I'm me, a little mad at me, but that's okay. He said he's unsubscribed, but that's okay. I'm me. Whenever you go ahead and become unbutthurt, you can come back and hang out with us. We're just hanging out here. Tactical Soap, also a little salty. We got Slim Cheeses. What's up, baby? We got Renaissance Kinetic. What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing, baby? What's up, Mizzy Matt? What's up, babies? Yes, get fired up. Dude, I need to be as fired up as Javi every single morning, right? Slim Cheeses. What's up, Chris E? How you doing, baby? Dude, me and Chrissy have literally argued with each other like a lot on stream, and like we're still here, right? Renaissance Kinetic, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What's up, XXI Gaming? Irish Mike, what's up, baby? Timbo Slice, Wesley, how you doing? How you doing? What's up, Burry? Beaver Lumber, what's up, baby? No Ordinary Lumber, what's up, DJ? How you doing? I'm a little caught in the clouds, if you know what I mean, right now. What's up, Wesley? How you doing? Hung like a tortoise. What's up, baby? May you be well. What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing? And remember, keep in mind that if you are a member on my channel, which means you have an eggplant next to your name, or if you've been here for a year, you have an ETH symbol next to your name, because it symbolizes our crypto journey. We started off as a bunch of eggplants, then we level up to to silver eggplants, to gold eggplants, then we ascend to a Super Saiyan eggplant. And once we've been here for a year and we've become more enlightened, we become an Ethereum symbol, which I think is absolutely hilarious, right? But if you're a member on my channel, you're entered to win free cryptocurrency every single Monday. This Monday, we're doing 2 giveaways. Let's go. Let's go, baby. What's up, Mr. Future? How you doing? Yeah, we'll talk about Bonk right now because I think Bonk's funny, right? What's up, Samuel Inu? How you doing? Get them purple pickles, baby. Get them purple pickles, baby. Purple. Okay, what's your favorite tongue twister in the chat real quick? And if you guys are new to my channel, we start the news at 5 minutes, okay? The first 5 minutes of this stream is just straight degeneracy. Uh-oh. I got to grab my notepad. Hold on, BRB, BRB. Uh-oh. How am I supposed to take notes without my notepad? Damn it! All right, let's get into it, baby. What's up, Tyra? How you doing, baby? Good morning. 05. All right, let's talk about Huobi, because Huobi is under the microscope right now when it comes to the entire cryptocurrency world. Now, the big news story the last maybe 8 months of 2022 was large cryptocurrency projects going under with pretty much no notice, which catches a lot of the community off, pretty much surprise, right? It surprises them, right? It catches them off guard. And a lot of the times, in most situations, the customer, the investor, are the people getting wrecked in this situation. Now, Huobi, if you look at Huobi, right, the top cryptocurrency exchange, we can see that Huobi is ranked number 13. But what's interesting about Huobi Global, and remember, this is CoinMarketCap's website, is that they have a pretty low exchange score. Well, what's the exchange score mean when it comes to how do they weigh that? If you click this little eye right here, it says spot exchange score. CoinMarketCap hello, pause. CoinMarketCap ranks and scores exchanges based on the following web traffic factor: average liquidity volume, as well as the confidence that the volume reported by an exchange is legitimate, right? So weights are assigned to the above mentioned factors, and score from 0 to 0 to 10.0 is given on the spot exchange. Well, here's the thing about that, right? Right before FTX collapsed, FTX was ranked number 2. And keep in mind, this is owned by Binance. So, you have to think to yourself, well, how accurate is this information? And their information is only as accurate as what's being reported to the exchange. Remember, yes, everything is visible on the blockchain. That is true, right? Everything is visible on the blockchain. But what about the liabilities, assets, and those sorts of things, right? No one really knows, right? No, that's all very it's all very cloudy, right? And that's why a lot of these auditing groups, right, these auditing firms, the third-party ones that are supposed to audit these cryptocurrency exchanges, don't want anything to do with cryptocurrency right now, which is not good for the space, right? Especially crypto.com, Binance, and I think it was Kraken who were getting audited by Mazar's group, who said, nah, we're not going to deal with it. We don't want to audit your exchange. We're done, right? Which is very, very interesting, right? So I don't really know what's up with this exchange score. I can't really trust it, but that's what we see. And remember, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance, and we see right here that they gave him a score of 5.9, which is not a very high score, right? Because you can have a lot of volume, and you can have, your exchange can look nice and have a lot of volume, but the exchange score looks bad, right? So Huobi's down here. It doesn't look too good. Now we can see their proof of reserves. They told us, look at 36% of Huobi's reserves is an HT token, right? And that's their token they've made. Now, some issues that FTX had was, it was said that they were probably minting FTT tokens. That doesn't look really good, right? That doesn't look really good. So keep in mind, 36% of their reserves, right, is in their own token. Now, there's been a lot of FUD about their token. And if you go back to the past 7 days, it has dropped off a cliff. You go back to the past month, it has dropped off a cliff. But this is not, this is not just unique to, Huobi token. A lot of cryptocurrency products are dumping right now. And we'll talk about the reason why they could be in trouble here in a second. But if I look at this stuff, I don't see this as like just proof. The entire cryptocurrency market has been pulling back a little bit. And if you look at the last month, this is not really like too bad, right? What is this? A 20% dump in the last, or close to 30% dump in the last month or so, that's kind of massive, right? But we'll have to see. The issue with them holding so much of the reserves in HT is that if this dumps massively for any sort of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, this can make it so they're insolvent, right? So we have to keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on this price and those sorts of things. But when you look at this proof of reserves, to me, this is very telling. I wish that a lot of these exchanges would hold most of the proof of reserves in some sort of trusted stablecoin, which is mostly USDC or USDT, even though there's a lot of stuff around USDT, whether they might be legit or not. Who knows? But so that's the reserves. This is the price action for Huobi, right? Now, this is the article, and let's read it because it's very interesting. You got to pay attention to this. And one thing I want to point out is that Sun, right, this guy, Justin Sun, he is also, right, part, right, of the Tron stablecoin, which was depegging a little while ago. I actually haven't checked up on it But it's always been kind of in flux the last, I don't know, few months, right? It's at 97 cents right now. And if you know anything about stable coins, obviously they should be pegged 1-to-1 with the dollar at all times. And we're seeing that that's not the case, right? So another project he's a part of is not looking too good either. But let's read this article from CoinDesk. It says, Huobi's HT token turbulent as exchange confirms 20% headcount reduction. Now, keep in mind, one of the big reasons why this FUD started was because people were saying, oh, they're cutting their staff. Guys, a lot of people are cutting staff. Amazon, everybody, right? Tesla, other exchanges like Coinbase, right? The only people that I know that are not cutting staff right now, allegedly, is Binance, right? Binance is like the only one building in the bear market, you could say, but everyone else is cutting staff because they have to. I have a buddy who has a regular job that has nothing to do with crypto, and he just got laid off. Like it happens all the time. So this is not a cause for concern. But another thing I saw from whalechart.org, and we'll continue with the article soon, right, is this. He says on-chain data shows more than 60 million in tokens has left Huobi in the past 24 hours. What does that mean? That means people are freaking out and they're pulling their money off. Now, $60 million may be nothing for like a Binance, but for Huobi, it could mean a lot. You know what I mean? They're not the same as Binance or some of these other cryptocurrency exchanges that can take these hits. We will really see who's going to be here, right? Who's going to be left standing when the dust settles of this bear market. And hopefully Huobi is one of them because they are a bigger cryptocurrency exchange in the space. And if they went down, it would affect a lot of people. But this was very, very an interesting observation made by people in the space. So check this out. Crypto exchange Huobi has confirmed that it will cut its employees' base by 20% after Justin Sun had earlier denied layoff reports, right? So Justin Sun was denying those layoff reports. Turns out they were true. And what we know about these exchanges is that it's good until it isn't, right? It's kind of crazy. It says, reports that Huobi is dramatically cutting headcount required employees to take their salaries in stable coins. And this was kind of weird to me. So they're requiring, right, to take their salaries in stable coins. I get it. Like, I like crypto. I wouldn't mind taking my salary in stablecoin. In fact, most of my money does come from stablecoins, a lot of them. But what if you don't want them in stablecoins? Like, why do they have to, right? It says, and closing internal staff communications channels to quell a rebellion have taken a toll on its exchange token and trading volume. So apparently they're stopping internal communication with other staff members, which doesn't look good, which means people are talking to each other. They're trying to stop it. It doesn't look good. Okay. In an interview with Hong Kong's SCMP, Huobi advisor Justin Sun, who has been representing the company publicly, has denied the Huobi layoffs. However, since the company has done a reversal with the Huobi spokesperson confirming the exchange plan to reduce headcount by 20%. So they were saying what Justin said, like, nah, that's cap. We're reducing headcount by 20%. It says, with the current state of the bear market, a very lean team will be maintained going forward. Kate Lee, a spokesperson for the exchange, told CoinDesk in an emailed statement. So pretty much, hey, we got to we got to make sure our team is lean, right? To make sure we can actually operate, right? And maybe have some sort of positive balance sheet. So this is nothing new. Now, what's interesting, and I'm going to keep referring to this probably for a while now, is remember, in the United States, Coinbase just got hit with a $50 million pretty much class action lawsuit and was required to spend $50 million to buffer up their background check processes, their KYC processes. The issue with a lean staff or a lean team, and although Huobi is not a U.S.-based company, right? Some things are going to be missed, right? Like Coinbase. Coinbase has to cut staff, and now they have to spend $50 million in making sure the KYC process is proper. Interesting. CoinGecko data shows that Huobi's HT token has fallen by nearly 11% during the last 24 hours to $4.67 as of morning East Asia time. The token is down nearly 30% over the past month. During the past 24 hours, the measurement of normalized volume at the exchange is down 23% to 395 million from 510 million, which is not good, right? That's not good. It says, news of the layoffs and requirement to take salary in stablecoins was first reported by Colin Wu at Wu Blockchain. Wu Blockchain reported that those employees who refused to accept being paid in crypto would be dismissed. This is absolute insanity. If a person doesn't want their salary in stablecoins, you don't have to. I get it. It's pegged 1-to-1 for the dollar. But what stable coins are they talking about? Are they talking about USDD? Because I know that Sun is involved in that. Or are they talking about Tether? Are they talking about, Circle, USDC? I mean, who knows? Others on Twitter reported that the staff has been locked out of internal communications channel. So that's what we heard earlier. It says, concerns has also mounted about the quality of Huobi's reserve post FTX. A recent report of Crypto Quant shows that all of the exchanges, Huobi relies most on its own token to denominate its reserves. So that's what we just looked at, right? We did see proof that Huobi relies mostly on its own token. Well, what's the issue with that? Well, if that token dumps 30%, 50% or more, and at Huobi token is 30 something percent of, their reserves, I mean, they're going to be hurting for money, right? And keep in mind, the rest of the cryptocurrency market is dumping, right? It's crazy. It says about 60% of its reserves are based on other things than its token. Of all exchanges, OKX and Deribit have the cleanest reserves, coming in at 100% according to Crypto Quant. Wait, what? Actually, I need to check this out real quick. What do they mean by OKX? Because OKX is actually a huge exchange. Nice. Yeah, so OKX, what's USDK actually? So it turns out a lot of these, I like to see some of these cryptocurrency exchanges have like literally zero exposure to like their own token, because it kind of does fluff up the numbers. Like even Big Daddy Binance, right? Big Daddy Binance in our space. Look how much BUSD they have. It's 20% of their reserves. And like I saw Chris's comment a little earlier, the interesting part of all this is that BUSD has been dumping quite a bit, but it's still pegged to the dollar. Look at this. Look at the market cap, right? Look at the market cap the last like month or so. BUSD has been taking a hit from $22 billion, right, all the way down to 16 billion and kind of hanging out here. It's kind of recovering a little bit, but it's taken a massive hit. $4 billion out of from their market cap in just 1 month. That's kind of crazy, right? But it's still pegged 1-1 for the dollar, whereas Tron is just like hurting. It's really hurting. So when shit hits the fan, we're gonna see who can really defend, right, their pegs, who can really defend them, and who's really who they say they are. Unfortunately, with all this drama and these sorts of things happening in the space, the customer is going to be the one that suffers the most. So it's kind of a sad thing, and this is why I don't trust cryptocurrency exchanges. I just don't, right? I just don't. And it looks like right now, and keep in mind, guys, we have a poll of the day, and the question is, right, and you can still vote on that poll. Do you trust cryptocurrency exchanges with your crypto? And right now we're at 69% no. Nice. So go ahead and vote. I want to know your opinion, and let me know in the comments, which cryptocurrency exchange do you trust most? Because I do trust Coinbase the most because they're operated in the United States, but still I wouldn't trust everything with them, right? All right. So what do you guys think of this situation? Do you think Huobi's going to be fine? We'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what happens. But keep in mind that Justin Sun guy was like, people were accusing him of being involved in the Terra Luna collapse and all sorts of things. So who knows? All right, who knows what's going on? But to me, the most like shocking part of all this is the fact that 30-something% of their reserves are their own token, which is shady, and they're forcing their employees to take, stable coins, which is pretty stupid. Which is pretty stupid. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think, and then we'll move on to the next story. Let's see. Awesome Pace is employees in Awesome Pace is MetaMonkey AI influencers in Terrarium. Yeah, BUSD is a stable coin. How is a stable coin dumping? Yeah, the market cap is dumping. Yeah. You don't have to be CoffeeZilla to notice red flags in the crypto space. Since earlier years of inceptions, Dogecoin co-founder made a statement: it's a scam for the rich to get richer. Yeah, I mean, you know what's interesting about the CoffeeZilla situation, guys? I put a poll up and a lot of people agree with Logan Paul. What do you guys think in the chat? Because I feel like Logan Paul had a great opportunity to actually have a really good clapback at CoffeeZilla if he just took responsibility for what's going on. Because on paper, legally, I think Logan Paul is going to be okay. I think he is legally because, he really hasn't. Look, we feel We think our best critical thinking was he abandoned this fucking project. But the fact that CoffeeZilla made a video on it, he's like, no, I never sold. I never intended to sell. I was working on it. I'm a busy man. I'm working on the project. And I just fought Floyd Mayweather, man. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting. You know, if he would have just taken responsibility, said, hey, I effed up for hiring bad people, then Logan Paul would have looked a little better during that whole debacle, the continuing debacle with CoffeeZilla. I don't think CoffeeZilla is a saint either. I do think CoffeeZilla is in a very particular spot because, yes, he's a YouTuber, guys. CoffeeZilla, he's a fantastic YouTuber and one of my favorites of all time. But he's in a position where he can't take any sponsors because he already talked about not doing that. He's in a position where he can't do anything bad. If he does anything bad, he is screwed. If he promotes anything that doesn't work out, it's not that he just doesn't take crypto sponsors. He doesn't take any sponsors, not Manscaped or nothing. Right? Because he doesn't need to. He has 1.5 million subscribers. He gets a ton of views. He has Patreons. He doesn't need to take sponsors, right? So it's different when you're in his shoes, but he's at a point where he can't do anything bad. And if he does, he's screwed. It's career suicide, you know? Chris E says, I need my paycheck in real currencies. I will decide how to spend my money. I don't need a company. Exactly. Crazy. Exactly, Awesome. Yeah, zero value. OKX has a blockchain. I had no clue. Logan Paul did a Dana White Stockton slap on CoffeeZilla. Dana White needs to stop slapping people, especially his wife. What's up, Miss Edith Queen? How you doing, baby? Even CZ would forgive you for this. Did I pre-order BitBoy's new book? I don't know. I'd probably order a Dr. Seuss book. I'm sure it's on the same level of intelligence, you know? Sure. I'm sure your reading comprehension skills may be the Dr. Seuss level requirements, right? Just kidding. I always roast BitBoy. I just thought the whole FTX thing was corny. I mean, he can do it. He's still going to dominate the space and do his thing, but crypto banter, I think. Crypto banter is really going to be blowing up, I think. Chrissy says, Logan Paul has a pattern of promoting rugs, pool, and scamming. He made it worse by replying to CoffeeZilla. He could have been quiet about it and let it pass. I think all he had to do, Chrissy, is just say, hey, I hired the wrong people. I'm sorry. Like, these guys fooled me. I made a bad decision. But to me, what the nail in the coffin was is a few different things. One, he didn't take he decided not to apologize. You stupid. Why didn't you apologize? He blamed everybody else but himself. I don't know what kind of, obviously he's a little narcissistic. You have to be a little narcissistic to get where you're at if you're him. The other thing is, when it comes to, just replying to CoffeeZilla and those sort of things, it's like, oh, come on my show, but you want me to go on your show for clout? It's like, dude, you want him to come on your show for clout too, Yeah, so I think those are the biggest things. He should have just took responsibility for it, right? He should have. Right, he should have. I don't know why he didn't. 23 is going to be Bonk. Okay, let's talk about Bonk. Bonk. What is Bonk? Bonk. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, Solana was pumping like crazy the last week or so, right? Look at that. I mean, you could call that crazy, right? But it went from $9 all the way back up to $14, and people are like, holy heck, holy heck, Solana's recovering. Well, why was so much volume coming in to Solana? Because people wanted to buy Bonk coin, which is the first, you could say, Dogecoin project on the Solana network. Now, keep in mind, guys, Solana during the bull run was one of Ethereum's biggest competitors. And honestly, if it wasn't for the FTX debacle and the fact that Alameda Research and Sam Bankman-Fried were so involved with Solana, which means they were big investors in it, we don't know if they're running the project or not. We hear hoopla and rumors around the space, but we really don't know. If it wasn't for that, I think they would have probably been okay. I think that would have probably been okay and a good opportunity to buy the dip. Now, I bought the dip full well knowing that this could be bad for, in the future, right? Bonk. This says bonk 15 more times really fast. Okay, so I think that Solana still isn't a bad buy, the dip opportunity, but keep in mind that it could just rug pull into oblivion. Look, no one knows what's going to be a top cryptocurrency the next bull run. We don't know. We're just assuming. The only thing that we could be for sure is that Bitcoin's going to pump, and most likely Ethereum, but still, we don't know, right? But yeah, so Bonk was a big cryptocurrency project on the Solana chain that was just launched. It's like their Dogecoin pretty much. Now, I'm not knocking on Bonk because I think that Bonk is It's what we like in this space. We like meme coin degenerate plays. We love degenerate plays, and that's what Bonk is. It's a meme. It's a dog coin. Look, if you go to their homepage, it literally says this: Bonk. Why Bonk? This is such a shitty white paper. This is a terrible white paper, right? Or website. It says, or their Bonk paper. Why Bonk? Bonk is the first Solana dog coin for the people, by the people, with 50% of the total supply airdropped to the Solana community. The Bonk contributors were tired of toxic Alameda tokenomics and wanted to make fun of meme coins where everyone gets a fair shot. Wanted to make a fun meme coin where everyone gets a fair shot. This is the same BS peddled to us by every other shit coin in the space, but it's okay, you know? Make some money, get in, make some money, get out. But since then, Bonk has dumped massively in the last day or so, right? I've seen a few people in our space make videos on it. And, I didn't really know too much about it till recently. And yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you get a huge parabolic run, right? And this just came out, right? Huge parabolic pump, And look, guys, here's the thing. Right here, and this happened a couple days ago, right? This is peak mania. You know what happens when you, when you hear it on YouTube and hear it in every other news outlet? What does that usually mean? It's probably too late. So a lot of people got in on Bonk, and now they're exit liquidity for the whales in this project, or the people who got in earlier. You know what I mean? So, and I just saw a bunch of influencer videos, maybe yesterday and the day before yesterday, talking about it. So it's guys, look at this. It's a meme coin. Why is anybody surprised? I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever. I think it's fun. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So yeah, if you're hearing it in the news, if you're hearing it in the media, it's probably too late. And if you're seeing a 3,000% increase, what happened, it's probably too late. Guys, we see this every single day on our space. How many people in our comments can let me know? How many of you guys ape into plays like this all the time? I know me and DJ do a lot, right? We're degenerates, right? We ape into these plays a lot. And 3,000% isn't abnormal. 50,000% isn't abnormal. Sometimes you're a little late. You're a little late to the party. So what's hilarious about this is, check this out. What are one of the biggest gimmicks in our space? What do developers turn to as soon as shit hits the fan? Burns, baby. So check this out. Developers burn 5 trillion Bonk as Solana-based meme coin slides. The downturn continues for the Doge-themed Solana-based meme coin Bonk, despite the team's massive token burns. Guys, burns don't do anything unless there's hype. Look at, if you have, how much did they burn? So their supply is 10 trillion. Guys, can people even buy 5 trillion tokens? That's a lot of tokens, right? Burns don't do it. They do, right? Burns are good, right? But there has to be a supply. Demand. If there's no demand, it doesn't matter how big. The supply could be 1, but if no one wants to buy that 1, it doesn't matter, right? So it's we don't have 10 trillion tokens anymore. We have 5 trillions. People don't want to people don't care. And someone just said in the chat right now, Mr. Future, that sounds like SHIB. Yeah, right, Mr. Future. Here's the thing. This and every other Doge coin, every other Doge meme coin ever exist in existence, based themselves off of Shiba Inu, which is fine, right? SHIB is the first token to do every single thing that all these other cryptocurrency products want to do. Not every single thing. Obviously, there's been burns and buybacks and swaps and staking and NFTs, obviously. But it seems like their ecosystem of what Shiba Inu is doing, everybody else is doing. And look at Shiba Inu's in a little bit of trouble too right now, in my opinion. They need to start delivering. Stop hyping everybody up. They need to start delivering, in my opinion. Now, Flynn says, but they burned $13 million worth, shows conviction. Whose $13 million is that? Or is that $13 million of what they think the tokens are worth? Guys, when you start a project, you create the tokens, right? You can start off with any supply you want, right? And the initial liquidity doesn't really matter, because if you have a good marketing campaign, which they did, right? Where they did, right? It's going to pump the price. So $13 million they burned, yeah, but it's did any of them put $13 million of their own tokens to burn, or was that just half the supply that was remaining? You know what I mean? So it's you could say it shows conviction, but it's just a gimmick. It's always a gimmick. These buybacks, these buyback contests, these burns, they're gimmicks. That's fine, but just understand what they are and understand that what this is. It's just a shitcoin on the Solana network. which is fine. I love shitcoins. People in the chat have made life-changing money off of shitcoins. It's fine, but that's what it is. So people that are like surprised Pikachu face that they're getting wrecked because of this, because it dumped, it's like, don't be surprised, right? Don't be surprised. Now, what's the future for Bonk? Because Bonk could be a good play in the future. Now, right now, it's only chilling around $100 million market cap, which is really impressive. It's really, really impressive. It's probably going to dump some more, but it could be bigger in the future. And Wesley is saying he can't sell his Bonk. Wesley, I don't know if that's true. Sometimes people say that, but they're not trying it correctly, right? Let's see if the token sniffer reads Solana contracts, but I don't think so. We'll check it right now, but we'll see if you can't sell. You should be able to sell it. I don't think they can. Let's see. Yeah, no. Solana. I don't know if any. Is this it? Here it is. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to. Let me see. Oh. Whoa, there's a lot of failed transactions. Wait, can you not sell your Bonk? Oh shit. Hold on. Wait, what? Can you not sell your Bonk? Oh shit, this is not good. Wait, let me see. These are all failed wait. There was one that was successful. Uh-oh. No liquidity in Bonk. All buys, no sales. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. This looks bad. Hey, shout out to Wesley. Thank you, Wesley. Sometimes people say that, Wesley, and yeah, but it looks like, yeah, you can't. There's one right here that got through. But it's probably sometimes when you see things like this, we'll check this wallet address. I don't really use Solana at all, but I'm hoping that it's the same as a Etherscan. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little different than Etherscan, but yeah, it looks like you can't sell your Bonk. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-o. Shit. It's a rug. What's up, Crypto Talk? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-o. No bueno. Bonk. What'd you guys expect? Yeah, F. Joe says get bonked. I mean, what'd you guys expect? And I really know, you know? You know what I mean? What? I can't sell my Bonk? More, Bobby. Yeah, but with these guys, with these kind of projects, guys, you get in, you make your money, you get out. I mean, the tale is old as time. Yes, you just got bonked. Yeah, all y'all just got bonked. Rodney, stop the FUD and the burns and reflections because it's going to mess with my Saitama bag. Speaking of Saitama, what's up, Crypto Dreams? So Saitama is still here. Yeah, they are, right? Unfortunately. Bonk. All right. Damn. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't sell your Bonk. All right, well. Yeah. You should play the Price is Right sound when someone loses. I know, right? Y'all got bonked. Damn, that sucks, bro. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, well, you can't sell your Bonk, but here's the thing with Bonk. You know, Wesley says the same addresses buy and sell at the same time, guys. When you do product, you know that there's so much like that you can't even read on like the token sniffer. Like some of these like these wallet addresses can buy and sell when no one else can, right? So even like token sniffer, like with how legit it is, even their honeypot detector on like Ethereum tokens, ERC20 tokens, even in BP20 tokens, it'll show you when something's a honeypot. But just because it said it's not doesn't mean it like sometimes people can still sell and you can't. I don't understand what goes into that, but it's kind of crazy, right? So you got to be very, very careful out here, man. You got to be careful. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick again. I've been pounding zinc and vitamin D and everything. I'm trying to get sick again, but we'll see what happens. Well, damn, looks like Bonk may have been a rug pull. I mean, I don't know. It says that a lot. There's no. You refresh this. Yeah, all these failed transactions. So, well, we're getting a couple that are going through, but this is not good. This probably means that a couple of wallets are able to sell. Yeah, but it's a degen play. A lot of people got riggedy wrecked. That's most unfortunate. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? This is crazy. Let's see. Huobi. Woba. She can bonk. You guys are wild, bro. Shut up, Jayhawk. Shut up, Jayhawk. Everyone getting bonked on the back end. Everybody getting that bonk on the back end. Have I heard of Zen? I don't know what that is. These are my affections. She's a 10, but she's invested in bonk. You guys are wild, bro. These are my reflections. Another rug. There is a shock. I know, bro. People are shocked, I tell you. Let's see if Bonk is saying anything on their Twitter. Let's see. What are we doing, Bonk? Let me see. Can people sell their Bonk? Yeah, they're Bonk. Let's see, Bonk. It's called Bonk Inu too, which makes it more diabolical, right? Bonk Inu. Shout out to the people who thought this was going to be the next SHIB. I mean, it could be, right? Everything's always the next SHIB, though. Literally, like, I wonder how people would survive if there was never, a Shiba Inu, right? Everyone's like the next SHIB. Everyone's the next damn SHIB. No one could just be their own thing. Classy got bonked. Did Classy make videos on Bonk? I wouldn't be surprised if Classy made a video on Bonk since it pumped like crazy. Classy actually made a video on Tectonic, which is hilarious. Someone sent that to me. I'm like, all right, Classy getting into it, baby. Community? Let me get into that shit. Where you at, Classy? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get that shit. Ugh. Yeah, Terra Luna. The funny thing about Terra Luna is that there's a lot of shady shit going on with Terra Luna, man. Like, I got this thing yesterday. Give me a second. Biz shared it with me, and this is from Terraform Labs. Check this out. For full transparency, we would like to bring to your attention to an issue regarding Jimmy Lee, a community member who was entrusted with Terra community funds, but now has refused to return the funds gained from this entrustment to the community pool. This is kind of crazy. So some guy just has a bunch of money, or you know what I mean? And then people are like, oh, it's not associated with Terra Luna Classic, which is the stupidest thing ever. And this is the explanation I got. It says apparently that dude, they accidentally airdropped tokens and said he would give it back, has been running a validator and keeping the money. Now he doesn't want to return the tokens. The community is a mess. Yeah, Terra Luna community is just a mess. Right? I was trying to do some research on it, and I did a little bit of research on it. It's just divided. It's split. It's weird. It's still like I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I guess this guy wrecked the community. It's like, nah, I'm not giving you back your tokens, which is kind of hilarious because his name is Stable Jim. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But it's a fucking mess over there. It is a mess. Right? Mess. Bro, this is true. I got President Trump in 2023 and it's all green check marks, but I cannot sell 1 cent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just because something is like all green on the token sniffer, guys, doesn't mean like, you know, it's legit token. It's a resource to use when you're doing research for a token. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. You know, I know a lot of people are they're surprised when something like this happens, but I never will be. Never again. I'm never surprised, right? I'm never surprised at all. It's always interesting when people are. Oh, none there can't sell Bonka. Is that racist? That might be racist. All right, it's okay. We'll be all right. All right. The next story is Celsius co-founder Alex Mashinsky sued by New York Attorney General. Now, if you guys don't know about Celsius, which you should, Celsius was another cryptocurrency exchange that went under during the bear market. And pretty much their shtick was, don't trust banks, bro. We're safer than banks, bro. Banks are stupid, bro, you know, which is kind of crazy, right? That's kind of crazy, right? And people bought, I mean, it was kind of hot to say those things, right? About banks and those sorts of things during the bull run, because cryptocurrency is true decentralization. But you know what isn't true decentralization? Celsius Exchange, because it's a centralized exchange. That's why the question of the day, or the poll of the day, is, do you trust centralized exchanges? And so far, we're at 71%. No, we should be at 69%. I don't know what you guys are doing, but the answer should be no. You don't. You know what I mean? It's a centralized exchange. It's like a bank. What happened? Except with banks, at least your money, your cash is insured, but your cryptocurrency is never insured on centralized exchanges because there's just no laws for that yet. There's no regulations for that just yet. That's why I always say use cryptocurrency exchanges to buy crypto and then send it out to your cold storage or swap for fiat, or maybe do some swapping in there, whatever, right? But do that on the exchange and don't keep your money in there, or don't keep all of it there. Why? Because something like this can happen. And then guess what happens when your money is stuck on these exchanges? This was yesterday or the day before yesterday. It says, judge grants Celsius Network ownership rights to $4.2 billion in customer crypto deposits. Celsius has ownership over $4.2 billion in customer deposits. And says it's there. It's pretty much theirs, right? Banks are not your friends. It's like it's theirs because technically, when you sign up and use Celsius, you're pretty much agreeing to their terms, which if you read this fine print and you can read about different things, you notice that, hey man, if shit hits the fan, you're not getting your crypto back. At least not one for one, but check this out. Check this out. So Alex Mashinsky was sued by New York Attorney General. New York has been slam dunking on these cryptocurrency projects. Let's read. There might be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for people who got affected by the collapse of Celsius. It says, the Wall Street Journal reported that Celsius co-founder Alex Mashinsky is being sued by New York Attorney General Letitia James. The civil lawsuit is centered around alleged false statements made by Mashinsky to investors. Mashinsky is a co-founder to the now bankrupt cryptocurrency lender Celsius Network, LLC. Moreover, the lawsuit was filed today with James' assertion that the founder defrauded investors out of billions of dollars of digital currency. Now we're getting into actual crimes, right? Allegedly. The title says Mashinsky defrauded investors. The lawsuit is targeting claims Mashinsky made to potential investors that purposefully hid the lender's financial woes. The report notes that the former CEO of Celsius made false statements to investors about the soundness of Celsius' financial condition. According to the Wall Street Journal, additionally, the claims concealed its dire situation with the lender lost when the lender lost hundreds of millions of dollars in risky investments. So they didn't pretty much disclose that, hey, we may be in some trouble. And in the event that someone wants to withdraw, or all of our customers want to withdraw all their money at once from our exchange, maybe there's some FUD, we may not be able to service all of those customers. Very, very interesting. Furthermore, the report states that Mashinsky told investors Celsius was safer than a bank within the lawsuit, right? Obviously, depends what your definition of safe is. Obviously, banks, they don't. If you went to your local Chase Bank right now and everyone in your city went to that Chase Bank and wanted to withdraw all their money, they wouldn't be able to service everyone, right? For some reason. But obviously Chase is a branch and those sorts of things. And even if it's a mom and pop type bank, which are those, there's like a couple branches sometimes, it's still an FDIC insured, right? So, you keep that in mind. There's still insurances for cash. But yeah, people thought it was safer than a bank. It says the prosecutor James stated that Mashinsky promised to lead investors to financial freedom, but led them down a path of financial ruin. To the publication, adding the law is clear that making false and unsubstantiated promises and misleading investors is illegal. So that's a case right there, because literally, if you just watch a ton of videos with Alex Mashinsky, you can see him pretty much telling people, oh yeah, banks are not your friends. Banks are not your friends. Banks are not your friends. Specifically, the lawsuit has accused Mashinsky of violating New York's Martin Act. Moreover, the law was designed with a intention of combating securities and commodities fraud. Additionally, the act allows New York Attorney General to investigate fraud claims. The lawsuit is following a plethora of reports citing Mashinsky's unethical financial maneuvers when heading Celsius last year. The co-founder resigned from the platform amidst its bankruptcy proceedings in September. And if you guys don't know, there is on-chain data that shows Alex Mashinsky's significant other withdrawing millions of dollars from the exchange days before the collapse. CoffeeZilla made a video about it. Very, very interesting. So it's like, we knew the exchange was going to collapse. Let's get our money out before other people could get their money out. You know what I mean? That's terrible. That's terrible, right? Terrible. All right, Kenny, you're getting blocked, Kenny. If you're gonna come and spam Terrarium every time, you're getting absolutely blocked. So, I see any more of that, you're out. You know, stop using a bunch of your alt accounts to promote Terrarium. Who bailed out SBF? That yeah, exactly. You know what, Brian? First of all, nice TB12 jersey, baby. First, it's like no one knows. But Brian, this is what we think, and we covered this story a little yesterday, Brian. We think that because remember, $250 million bond, you don't have to do 10%, right? 10 to 50%, something like that. That's $25 million. Well, he put up his parents' house for what, $4 million in collateral. We don't know, we don't even know if it's worth $4 million. But what we think happened, Brian, was remember he was in the Bahamas. We think the reason why he didn't fight the extradition from the Bahamas were for two reasons. One, because the U.S. Promised him some sort of deal. Because if you're SBF, I don't think he's a flight risk. Just because of who he is, what he looks like, all the connections he has, his family and friends, everyone would be affected if he just left. Then he would have to shave his hair, get a total makeover, right? So I think that's one reason, is because he's not a flight risk. Two is because probably he'd say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to fight the extradition at all, because he could have. I'll go back to the United States if you let me at least make bail, right? Or let me spend the rest of my time, the rest of my available time with my family. SBF is going to go on trial in October, and he's probably going to be free till then, but I can't imagine him not going to jail at all. Now, keep in mind, Caroline Ellison, Gary Huang, and I think his name is something Friedman. I think it was something Friedman, was the FTX lawyer, right, to handle all their legal stuff. They both have turned on SBF, right, and they're giving law enforcement a lot of information. And of course, SBF is not pleading guilty because he's going to trial. Very interesting. We'll see what happens, but it doesn't look good for SBF. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I haven't seen anything about that Renaissance. I have to check that out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's definitely not a flight risk. Absolutely not. Imagine seeing SBF at the airport. I'd be like, officer, I see SBF right here at the airport. You know. But what do you guys think of this Celsius situation? Hopefully customers get their money back, right? I hope so. I hope so. You know? So it's kind of crazy that they're saying he owns the rights to the owns the right to the $4.2 million assets. It's crazy. Crazy. Brian says, Rodney, what if his friends told him to come back? Don't think he does any time. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, 100%, Brian. I don't know if you're new, Brian, but this is what we do here. If you guys are talking, I'm going to answer questions. And once our channel grows, we'll put it on subscribers only. We'll put it on members only. We'll be reading questions all day. Right? Yeah, that's true. I mean, Brian, he has a lot of connections, but at the same time, Brian, I think I think it's clear cut that he wrecked a lot of people, right? He clearly mismanaged funds, and he has 3 people close to him who would know these things telling on him. Right? So, but he does have a lot of friends. But I honestly think that he kind of pissed a lot of people off, right? He kind of pissed a lot of people off. Why? Why did he piss a lot of people off? It's like, he look at all the friends. I mean, he knows his ex-girlfriend Caroline, right? Her daughter, or excuse me, her father was Gary Gensler's old boss. Like those connections, and they make them all look like fools, especially since I think it was the chair of the SEC, right? The former one, not the chair, but I forgot what he did. But we just read about this story where he was wining dining that guy, right? Not the chair, obviously not the chair, but he was wining dining that guy, and that guy just retired. I mean, what was going on during those conversations? It's making all of them look like stupid. All the while, the SEC is going after Ripple. The SEC is going after Binance. Like all these things are going. They're going after Board at Yacht Club. And yes, they're the Securities and Exchange Commissions. That's what they do. It just looks bad though, right? It looks bad that you're hanging out with this guy, and he ends up wrecking a lot of people. And these products that you're going after are still okay, right? You know what I mean? As Ripple Labs is still okay, right? Binance is still floating along. Board at Yacht Clubs, their NFTs are still valuable, right? So, yeah, exactly, Chrissy. First of all, freaking SBF comes from a very wealthy family, right? And yeah, he was already rich before. SBF was very, very rich before he even opened FTX, right? Because Alameda Research. Remember, they were making insane risky plays with Bitcoin trading and those sorts of things, and winning on a lot of them before they even opened FTX. So. That could be, Brian. That could be. It could be. People think that the reason why SBF was put into crypto or made FTX was to take down the market. I mean, I don't think this is, or excuse me, to force harsher regulations. I just can't see it. I don't see it that way, right? I don't see it that way, but it could be the case. Renaissance says, "Where did the 200?" No, he didn't. Renaissance. He didn't post all the money. I heard that there was like anonymous people who put like collateral up and those sorts of things, but I haven't heard any of that stuff from like a credible source. No one really knows. No one really knows. Yeah, we have 170 people in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button, baby. Let's go. Smash that like button, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but when it comes to, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. My best guess is probably that they made some sort of deal, right? We'll see. Exactly. Paul says that's what happens when you have connections and money. Plus, his parents are lawyers. That's a bonus, 100%. Now, since we're talking about SBF, we're going to cover pretty much the last major story of the day, but we're going to talk about some more stuff here in a second. SBF wants to keep control of $450 million worth of his Robinhood shares. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think SBF gets to keep his $450 million worth of Robinhood shares, or he should take that money and give it back to the people who were affected by the collapse of FTX? Now, I hear arguments for and against this point, but this is very, very interesting. Like we were saying right now, rules for thee, not for me, right? If this was some average Joe, I'm sure they would seize all of his assets, and these are his assets. But, these are his personal ones, right? Now, check this out. Sam Bankman-Fried has asked the court to allow him to retain control over the 56 million shares that he owns in Robinhood. The stock is currently worth around $450 million. And that's a dip, right? That's a dip. SBF's lawyers argued that the shares were bought legitimately with funds that Wang and SBF borrowed from Alameda Research, and that said loan has been proved properly documented, right? So they're saying, yeah, it was borrowed from Alameda Research, not vice versa on FTX. You know what I mean? But they could say, well, where did Alameda Research get those funds? Did they get those from FTX? And then you know what I mean? So I wonder how that kind of chain of transfers of money looks. It says, it is improper for the FTX debtors to ask the court to simply assume that everything Mr. Bankman-Fried has ever touched is presumptively fraudulent, which is, it's definitely a good argument, right? That's definitely a good argument. It says the document also outlines that the shares are owned by Emergent, an entity that is not implicated in the FTX bankruptcy case, and its independent acquisition of the shares has been clearly set forth in an SEC filing made by FTX General Counsel. It says Crypto Potato reported on January 5th that the U.S. Department of Justice wants to seize the shares, 90% of which are owned by SBF and 10% by Gary Wang. Now, of course, Gary Wang is, he turned against SBF and speaking out against them and helping law enforcement. That's very, very interesting. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that should be the case? Now, I did see this video from 3 months ago on CNBC, and we're going to talk about this because this is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting because he talks about something about Robinhood here in this video. So let's watch this, kind of like a blast from the past before SBF was in trouble.
Question, which is, this goes to, you mentioned Ethereum earlier, ETH. We have this big merge coming, which is going to effectively go from a proof of stake to a proof of work to a proof of stake situation. There are risks involved in this. And so the question is this a catalyst that takes this and takes it to another place in terms of how fast it grows? Or is this you think a big risk to the entire valuation of it?
Well, I want to yield that to Sam because he's obviously, closer to the situation than me. I like the merge personally, but let's yield that to Sam because he's just.
Sam, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think long term it's probably going to be, exciting for the Ethereum community.
Damn.
I think it's going to allow substantially faster and cheaper processing of transactions for Ethereum. I think that sort of was one of the big impetuses for it in the first place. I do think that it's going to be, as all big transitions are, a little bit rocky at the beginning. I think that, there's going to be, some messy activity around when it happens. I think that's sort of inevitable, but long term, and probably even medium term, I think it's probably going to be healthy and exciting.
When you say messy, what do you mean?
Do me a favor real quick. Smash that like button, baby. Push us up in the old algorithm. Let's get 100 likes before the stream is over. And the poll of do you trust cryptocurrency exchanges with your crypto? 68% of people said no, and 31% of people said yes. We should have been 69% no, and I am disappointed in the chat. Let's continue.
I think that, first of all, there are going to be some forks of this, right? Pretty likely, as you look at, some people who want a proof of work variant on it. Although, I think everyone is expecting that the bulk of the activity is going to transition, to the proof of stake, Ethereum through this merge. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people in the ecosystem who have to update software, who have to start processing the new chain. Many of those are going to be promptly ready to do it. Some of those probably are not. I expect that APIs are going to break in ways people didn't quite predict. And there's going to have to be bug fixes released on centralized entities that are trying to consume a decentralized blockchain and fail to realize that the merge has happened. I think you have protocols having, to have developers learn some new things. I don't think it's going to be when it's an entire decentralized ecosystem.
Trying to get to the actual relevant part.
People have called it the Y2K of crypto. The question is, remember, everybody was worried about Y2K, and then in fact, it seemed to work out just fine.
Well, listen, I mean, go ahead, Sam, sorry.
Oh, as you say, I think it'll work out just fine for most places, but I think there's going to be some mess around the edges.
What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say that you're talking about Y2K. Let's go back to 1998 Web 1. It would take 35 seconds to get your landing page on AOL. Now look at us. Billions of people are streaming. We're so early in this.
Okay, is this it right here? Where's the fucking actual relevant information?
I think that, could become the company excited for what Vlad and the team is doing there. Fundamentally, I think that it was, possibly an underpriced asset, not investment advice. And obviously prices and markets have changed. But I think that there's, big upside given the huge amount of mind share that it has captured.
But is that a company you would ultimately want to control and own in its entirety? Do you feel like you compete with that company in many ways?
He's talking about Robinhood.
How do you think about those two component parts?
Who knows what the future holds? But as of right now, I'm just excited for them to drive it forward.
So right there, he's talking about Robinhood, right? He's talking about Robinhood. Once upon a time, SBF was interested in Robinhood, right? And keep in mind that before Voyager Digital, right? Remember Voyager Digital that just went down? Once upon a time, SBF and FTX were going to purchase their assets. And of course, when FTX collapsed, of course, that deal went out the window. Yesterday, Binance US wanted to do the same with Voyager, but then the SEC blocked it, saying, hey, how are you paying for it? Is it crypto funny money? Is it real money? Show us proof that you're paying for it with legit money. And I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be an issue for Binance US since they're a US controlled company. But yeah, at one point, SBF wanted to buy, or there were rumors that SBF may have wanted to buy out Robinhood. So this is $450 million. It's kind of a lot in Robinhood right now, right? So maybe he wanted to own part of that company. Maybe SBF is looking towards the future. Maybe SBF doesn't think he's going to go to jail. And this is why he doesn't want to give up, right? This is why he doesn't want to give up maybe his shares. Very, very interesting. What do you guys think about that? Do you think he should have to, right? I don't know about that one. When he goes to jail, I mean, maybe, but maybe it's going to be given to his friends and family. Maybe they'll donate it. I don't know, but interesting. What's up, Log Grind Commission? How you doing? Leave SBF alone. Leave SBF alone. What do you guys think about this? 1 0 0 0 0. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Let's see if there's any more news going on. And then I'll just chat with you guys for a little bit. Damn, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mentioned them yesterday, but you know who's been really killing it? Whalechart.org. They've been actually effing it up, bro. Bitbox, this is interesting. So Bitbox has suspended withdrawals for over a month, but allows deposits. They are sending crypto over to Binance. You should lock their account. That's interesting. Wow. But whaletrap.org has been on it. Has been on it. What's the video? Can you share to get paid? Wait, what? Can you share this with your view on the bet? Wait, what are you talking about? What's the video? Oh, wait, this is different. This is different. What's the video about?
To be willing to risk that kind of money. Okay.
Must be someone.
Let me read it. Let's see what it's about. Let me see. Facts you can. All right, let me watch this. It's called Digital. All right, let's check it out. Thanks for that. Thanks for that DM. Let's check this video out. It's called True News. I'm not sure what this publication is or who they are, but it says it's talking about like the government looking at Venmo transfers, so it might be good. Let's react to this video.
What would
Chris E, I know that's crazy. I wanted to get some more news about that, Chris E, but they've been pausing withdrawals for a long time now. Give me a second. Let's watch this.
require you to be willing to risk that kind of money? Okay. Family relationship.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I could see that family relationship, but it'd have to be a close relative.
And apparently,
And so his parents don't have that kind of money.
right.
Is it an uncle? Who is close to him in his family that has $250 million
Oh, this is for SBF. Okay, this is for SBF. All right, let's watch this.
to risk? I say nobody. Okay, so you put aside that it wasn't a relative, a close relative.
So it has to be someone that maybe had a business relationship with him, or
Well, would you risk $250 million to bail out somebody you did business with that you now know is a crook?
Nope.
I would risk $250 in that case.
So where I'm going with this is
Who is it? Yes.
it's somebody who's got skin in the game. It's somebody that wants to make sure Sam Bankman-Fried never talks about what he did.
Ooh.
And they're willing to put up $250 million to secure that.
Well, 25.
Because they have assurance from others. Don't worry, he's not going to talk. So I'm getting back to Sam Bankman-Friedman. Somebody with a lot of money, or two or three people with a lot of money, have a vested interest in this case.
Right. Now,
Because isn't this not, out of the goodness of their heart? Oh yeah, I saw that young man. I feel sorry for him. I'm going to risk $250 million on that little creep. Oh, that didn't happen.
Now, these guarantors, Rick, are being imposed by a judge. It says, in addition to Bankman-Fried and his parents, the judge asked that the bond be signed by two other people of considerable means, one of whom can't be a relative. Now, the two people haven't signed on yet, but intend to do so by the January 5th deadline, his lawyer said in the letter.
So he was released without the guarantee.
Yeah, which I thought was odd in itself there.
That is odd.
Interesante.
So they have until the 5th and to sign on. And part of it, too, it might very well be that they won't sign on unless their names are.
Precisely.
Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, maybe someone with vested interest, right? I thought it was like a deal or something like that, but that's very interesting. Now, some people are saying Kevin O'Leary, but aren't they on the hook if you post that 10%, right? And this person takes off, aren't the people on the hook for that $250 million? Probably. It has to be someone that his parents know or they all know. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And let's see. If I go to crypto news, we can see that Genesis was leading it too. Talk about that right now. I guess not. Okay, we'll probably hold off on that one for a little bit. But yeah, very interesting. Who's this digital asset investor? Let me follow this person. Maybe they're legit. I'll follow anyone for a few days and see how they roll. Is this a YouTube channel? Oh, we got a YouTube. Let's go, baby. Oh, do they have 120K? God damn. Oh, the XRP. Yeah, they're XRP guys. Yeah. XRP guys. Dude, XRP has a cult following. I like this, but I never want to dedicate my channel to one thing, just in case I want to talk some shit, you know? I never want to just do one thing, because what happens with this is that when the hype dies, like, dude, like, no one like watches your shit. Well, they do, but not really. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Interesting. DJ says, what if they bailed him out so they can get him and take him out? Oh shit! Don't say that's brutal, right? That's brutal. That's brutal. Epstein bonked. What's worse, getting Epstein or bonked? What's worse? Release the damn. Who went to Epstein's Island? I want to know. Who's partying? No, I want to know. Slim Cheese says, you have to wonder if his voice was all part of the act, like Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. I'm just an altruistic nerd with a high-pitched voice and a lisp. You can trust me. Well, as you can see from the video we watched yesterday with Dr. Grande, when he pretty much went over the entire case and talked about Caroline Ellison, doesn't mean anything, right? You know what I mean? They're still wrecking people. What do you mean? In case you want to talk some shit, that's a big reason. That's a big part of why I watch. Exactly. Yeah. Just in case I want to talk some shit, you know? Hey, because sometimes you support a project and they do some dumb crap and you're like, well, I got to talk about it, you know? Wall Street, Mr. Wonderful. Maybe both. Maybe both, Brian. Yeah. Excellent video. Shout out to Brian. He's the one who sent me that video. Shout out to you, man. Chris E says, yeah, where's he running off to? His passport has been seized unless he wants to have a miserable life in South America until he's caught again. Right? My name is Samuel. Sam, is that you? No, Samuel. He's like in Argentina and shit. Remember, like, all the Nazis escaped to Argentina? That's why Lionel Messi looks like European, right? Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Right? My name is Samuel Bonkman. I'm not Sam. He has like long hair, like from like a novella. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Do me a favor, smash that like button. We are at 73 likes. Can we do 100 likes before the stream is over? We got 160 people in here. Let's get to 100 likes before the stream is over. It's over. Is over, baby. What's up, Uncle Ruckus? How you doing, baby? What's up? What's up? SBF parents, which dude, party. Yeah, there's no way SBF it would go like unnoticed, right? No way. No way. Right? No way. No way. No way. No way. Right? Imagine SBF just trying to hide out somewhere. Right? Dude, this bonk thing is kind of interesting to me. The bonk Inu. Can you still not sell? Let's see. It still looks like well, we're seeing some transactions go through. We're seeing some. I wish I like could read this like I could Etherscan. I just don't know what exactly is this. Oh, so this is hold on. Okay, so this is an actual wallet tokens. Okay, this is an actual wallet. So this person has. Why do they have one token? Excuse me. So they think these are all the transactions. So these might be all bonk tokens. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read this. I don't know. I don't like this. It's like BSC scan looks like Etherscan. Chronos does. Easy to read. Damn, do you guys think bonk is a rug pull or what? You guys think bonk is a whole rug pull? Bonk. La Grande Commission says lunchtime here on the East Coast. Nice, nice. What's for lunch? What's for lunch? SBF is the leader of the lizard people. Dude, imagine if there really was lizard people. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I don't know anything about lizard people. Do you guys believe that, though? There's actual lizard people? I don't know about that one. Shinja looks like they just rug. Really? Let's check out Shinja. For real? Let's see, Shinja. Let's see. This is the right one, right? Well, they still have liquidity. So they still have 600. God damn! Yeah, that looks like a... Yeah, I see why you say it looks like a rug pull there. Damn, this thing has been like just... Oh, my God. Look at that. That's not good. This is 2 months. This is 2 months. This is less than 2 months. Damn, son. The reptilian evidence is wild. Oh yeah, for Tectonic. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, yesterday I had my interview with Tectonic. I mean, it was okay. Like, yeah, I've done a ton of interviews for like actual job. Like, well, I wouldn't say it's not an actual job, but like, out of for other it didn't seem like too much like an official interview, but it seemed pretty legit. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it wouldn't be a paid job, it'd be for free, which is I'm cool with, because Tectonic has a good community. Like, after this, I'm going to be making a Tectonic update video. Yeah. Dude, I've been so lazy. I have not worked out in like a week. Has it been a week? Yeah, it's been a week. Because I sent it this last week, and I've been kind of turning up too much. Like Wednesday, I turned up pretty crazy. It's a Wednesday. Can't be turning up like on a Wednesday like that. Raf Roosh says you had about 48 hours to make a lot of money on Bonk. Yeah, 100%. Shinja said something on Twitter about letting pre-sale wallets sell and justified it by no, it's the same story with Shinja. It's the same story. Oh, the pre-sale wallets are selling. It's the same story. Let's go, Javi. I'm hoping. Wednesday is hump day. Yes, Wednesday is hump day. I think every day is hump day, really, right? Look, if you're not humping often, you got to be humping often. First of all, smash that like. Stop what you're doing. Drop the baby. Drop the hot coffee. Drop your stepsister. I'm sorry. Drop the step family member. Smash the like button. Then promptly pick up whatever you dropped. If you break whatever you drop, don't sue me, bro. Guys don't like the stream. He won't leave until he gets his likes. That is untrue. I will absolutely leave. Get your shit together, Rodney. Tighten up. Yeah, I'm not going to be traveling or doing any more like big events until March. So I'm going to be hunkered down and get back in my groove, right? Gotta get back in my groove a little bit. Gotta get back in the groove, the groove of things. Do your squats and push-ups if you don't make it to the gym? Absolutely. I hate working out at home. The only thing I can do at home is stretch. Bree says, I made coffee 20 minutes ago. I forgot about it. Dude, how did you forget about coffee, dude? My body's like, coffee. Like, I have my coffee timer set for like right when I wake up. So right when I wake up, I'm sitting in front of my coffee maker, just staring at it, waiting for it to be done. So recently I started timing it like 10 minutes before I wake up. So Big A Armory, they've always had a high sale tax like that. Always. I know, crazy. Biz says, Henoch update. His Apollo Inu positions was 3 million plus. He's currently sitting at 84K. So if you feel down and out, just remember it can be worse. That is true. Charles does not like coffee. He likes tea. I know. I have a friend, and she's really big on like, I think it's matcha. Is matcha tea? I don't know. She's really big on that sort of thing, though. I don't like kettlebells at home. When I'm at the gym, I have my headphones on. I'm in a different world at the gym. I have my music on. Like, home for me, since I work from home, it's like home for me is just like this, like my office. I just keep this for office related stuff. I keep this office. I keep everything work related in here. Like, you have to do that if you work from home or do anything from home. Like working in your living room, working out in your living room to me is like, it's like, that's where I go to like chill and watch movies and stuff. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Right. Bree says, I'm half asleep. Still laying in bed, got up, started, laid it back down, and where I'm still laying. That's hilarious, Bree. So Bree just woke up. Went back to, let's go, baby. Fight says cash is running low, no partying for a while. A lot of people spend their savings for Christmas and are broke in January. I didn't spend money on any gifts, but I did go out quite a bit. But yeah, I'm Chrissy, we're fine. But no, what happens with traveling is, first of all, traveling is super expensive. You spend double than when you're going to say you're going to spend, right? And this is the year where you got to really start spending everything you can on the dip, right? So, I mean, literally, like, I get so many cryptocurrency products thrown at me every single day. I want to take them all, but I just can't make a bunch of promotional videos, like standalone videos for every single thing, because they're just a bunch of bonks, right? They're just going to rug. Matcha, okay, yerba. Yeah, yerba's good. Yeah, yerba is the one I'm talking about, right? Yerba, not matcha, yerba. Yerba mate. But yerba mate is the energy drink, right? It's similar to regular energy drinks, except they use like, I don't know, like raw sugar, whatever that means. I don't know. Yeah, but luckily when you're relatively, like, I don't have a ton of family and obviously no like actual significant other. I didn't really have to buy gifts for anyone. The gifts were all going to me. Yes, you don't want to do it. Just push yourself. Yes, you can. Charles, did you see the shape I was in during summer, bro? I know how to push myself. I spend the summertime really getting lean, and then the wintertime I like to gain a little bit of weight. But dude, I'm still working out a ton. I'm still in fantastic shape. Uncle Ruckus says, Rodney, you're balling. You can travel. Yeah, but traveling is expensive. And here's the biggest thing about traveling. One, it's expensive, and I do feel bad spending a massive amount of money every time. Even if you budget for it, you always send it more. And two, the worst thing about traveling is that it throws me off my damn schedule. It always takes me at least a week or two to get back in the groove of things. Like when I leave for a big trip, even for just a week, it takes me so long to get back to like workout schedule and then my stream schedule. It's just a bitch. But I'm probably going to travel a lot in June, a lot. So we'll see. Probably like a month, something crazy. But I'm going to try to do it in a cheap way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But a lot of friends want to do a bunch of things in June, so I might do that. We'll see. But I really want to spend most of my time buying the dip and just putting out content this year. Let's see. Bree says, Roddy, I always wake up just before the stream. I literally have an alarm go off 15 minutes before Coffee and Crypto. When I miss stream, it means I slept through my alarm. I can never sleep through my alarm. What's crazy is that even when I don't have my alarm on, I wake up at the same time. 2023 is the year of ramen noodles or steak. I don't eat bad. If there's anything I spend a bill on, it's groceries. Groceries. I always buy groceries. I do a lot of Postmates too, but it's always Whole Foods, right? I mean, here's the thing about like eating cheap and eating like really bad food. Like you can eat cheap food. You can be a cheap ass when it comes to food, but keep in mind, guys, like that shit catches up with you. Like your health is very, very important. So if you're sacrificing exercise, sleep, and eating good food just to save a penny or pinch pennies or maybe work more, that's the wrong way to go about it, right? You got to do both, right? You got to eat healthy. That's worth the extra money. And really, if you think about like maybe if those of you who go out like on a Friday night and spend like $100 or $200 or something like that on a Friday night, and that's your extra income, then you should probably use that money for groceries because that's probably better, right? Because groceries are expensive these days. Even if you're like buying cheap, healthy foods, it's still kind of expensive, But usually bulk like rice and beans and meats and stuff like that are veggies. It's not that bad. My alternate says, think about getting cats. Do you think the kids will help like they are promising? It would slow down travel. I've been thinking about getting more animals too, but cats are probably the chillest animals to have. I mean, not the chillest animals to have, but compared to dogs, because cats they just chill. They don't really do anything. They just kind of kick it all day, right? Right? They don't really do much. So, But I see you, Big Rod, but I don't like hearing that lazy shit. Yeah, I get lazy too sometimes. I'm not Superman, dude. Sometimes I just want to like stream, sit on my ass and eat a bunch of bullshit food and watch things all day, right? That's what I want to do sometimes, I'm extroverted, yes, but I think I tend to lean towards more the introverted side. My baseline isn't partying a lot. It's been a crazy year for me, right? I mean, I've gone through some stuff, right? That's not my baseline, but I told myself last year that I would say yes to everything. That's what I told myself. Yes, everything I would say yes to. My friends say, you want to go out? Let's go out. I mean, obviously, a little bit of limits, but trips, yeah, let's go. You want to go out on a Monday? Let's go. Like I was saying yes to a lot of things, and I had fun last year. I did it. I did what I said I was going to do for the most part, right? For big events, But my baseline is more like I'm more of a chill guy. Like I like to go out, but I'm more of a stay home kind of guy, I'd say. Chrissy says working from home is great. Wake up, dude. Exactly. I love working from home, but I can't do it in my bed. I have to be in my office, right? This is like work here. I should shut the door and I'm here to work. I appreciate it, Charles. I appreciate it. Brad says, when I was on my vacation, I set my alarm to catch Rodney and I missed coffee and crypto all week. All good. It's all good, Brad. I appreciate that, though, right? I appreciate that, though. Get on Meet Kevin private plane. It's more cheaper and faster. Dude, Echoes from Above, if you guys watch Echoes, he's on Meet Kevin's ass, bro. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, John. Is Gala actually sending? Yeah, someone was saying that in the chat a little earlier. Is Gala actually sending? Gala Games? Let's see. Gala Games, is it sending? Yeah, it is kind of sending, yeah. I live off blow and gummy bears. That's hilarious, bro. I puke in my mouth a little every time I see chicken now. So tired of it. Yeah, that's why I use beef. Right? Use beef. Jedi says he didn't always say yes. Bree said you said okay. Lost Lands. First of all, I went to Spain instead of Lost Lands, which I mean, come on. And then yeah, that's true. I didn't say yes to all to everything, Roger. But new experiences. You don't take requests. What the fuck? Roddy takes requests. What are you talking about? We're not talking about. Chris E says, I love hot spicy ramen noodle soup, especially on cold days. Tired of meat for a while. Bought 21 pounds of smoked turkey in December. Still haven't finished it yet. Yeah, it's tough. You got to really focus. Like, I bought a bunch of ground beef that I have to make today, at least a little bit, or it's going to go bad. Sebastian says, oh, I'm in the past. I'm in the past. I'm in past the news. I slept my ass in today. Nice. Hey, man, you got to sleep in a little bit. Yeah, Gala is a good project. Gala's a good project. Ryder says, I'll take you out to new places. Wine and dine me. You use beef, big surprise. I will fight all you in this chat right now. Big beef guy, right? Big beef guy. Do me a favor, smash that like button. We are 16 likes away from 100 likes. Brad says, DJ, you out of here? All right, DJ. Have a good one, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Brad says, Rodney, I get like 75 grams of fat a day. Between fat and higher calorie, beef is more of a treat than a staple. Chicken holds the macros better. That's true, but I did a 93.7, Brad, and although it's still fattier than chicken, I still like just ground beef tastes better, bro. Ground beef just I can make chicken taste good because chicken, it's about being tender and seasoning it the right way. Like, you can't overcook your chicken. You got to season it the right way. But beef, it's just tastier, right? Pause. It's tastier, though. I heard bison's good too, Escobella, but it's a little pricier. We are at 84 likes. Let's go. 85 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Smash that like button, baby. Lamb is really, really good. My ex, her family was really big with lamb. Dude, lamb with, what is it, mint jelly? That shit was fuego. Fuego, bro. Fuego. I didn't know I needed that. That's my white side. Like, we get some mint jelly with some lamb. I didn't think that would be good. Bops. And if you're knocking it, you haven't tried it yet. Right? You haven't tried it. Don't knock it till you try it. Let's see. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Thank you so much. Yes, smash that like button. We can do 100 like. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's go, baby. Smash that like button. We are in the middle of hunting season, so it's venison left and right down here. Nice, nice. Miss NFT Queen says, everything's better with medium rare toast. Look at there's no meat. It's either toasted or not. Miss NFT, don't start this conversation again, Miss NFT Queen. Let's not start this. There's no such thing as medium rare toast. It's either toasted or not. Is Bone is pumping, really? Bone? Oh, I mean, 3%. That's not bad. Bree says, I had some lamb for the first time a few weeks ago. Boss man at work made us some Christmas with broccoli and potatoes. Yummy. Yeah, it's good, right? Cool, Chris. Don't be hating on mint jelly, bro. Lamb is fire. Chicken on the barbecue. Fire chicken on the barbecue isn't that bad. Yeah, if you really put effort into making like good chicken, like meal prep. The thing about meal prep is like Meal prep, people like do it like hastily, and they don't really put the time and effort that you probably need to make your food delicious enough. Because in my early 20s, I experimented a lot with like many different fitness techniques and diets. And the big thing of back in the day was nobody seasoned their food. It was just like chicken, rice, broccoli, meh. Like you really have to make it taste good, or you're going to get tired and you're going to give up. And you can make healthy food taste better, right? You can't. Blue cheese is better than a ranch. I don't want to hear your opinion. Sebastian says, last name being Sorensen, you have some Scottish in there. The Scots do a lot with lamb. Well, it's actually Danish. Sorensen, which is son of Soren, right? Which makes sense. Or something like that. Goat meat tastes better, more expensive. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot. I try it, though. Jayhawk's favorite meat is man meat, though. That's what Jayhawk's favorite meat is. No surprise there. Guys, 7 more likes till we get to 100 likes. Smash that like button. Smash that like button if you think Jayhawk's favorite meat is man meat. Look, Jayhawk even said, y'all making me hungry as fuck right now. Look at Jayhawk admits it. You making him hungry. All the men, hide your meat. Jayhawk's coming for it, baby. What is volts? What number volt total supply? It depends which blockchain you're on, right? Quentin says, do many people use goat butter and goat milk? I don't, but you haven't had dude, come on now. I have. Wait, is that what BDI is? Oh, what? Bree says, when I was eating healthy, I was happy as fuck with just a ton of pepper on most things. I use a pinch of salt on occasion. I just love pepper. Hey, pepper's good. I'm not a big pepper person, but curry goat is amazing. Ooh, that sounds bomb, bro. Dude, any curry is good. Chris E says, there will be more pain to come. Patient is what I do. Patient is what I do. I wait to buy at a reasonable price. Patience is what I do. Yeah, absolutely. Beardy can be goat or beef. Brian, no, but I know like Chris E and a bunch of people that follow the channel are really big into ISOs. Really, really big. Those in the chat, where's Twitch Radio at? He's really into it too. He twisted that, people. That's not what he said. Dude, you literally said, y'all making me hungry after I announced that you like man meat. Sorry, boy meat. Man meat, boy meat, whatever you're into, 97 likes. We are 3 likes away from hitting 100 likes. Do me a favor, smash that like button if you think Jayhawk likes meat. Smash the like button. Push us up in the old algae, baby. 2 more likes to confirm that Jay does in fact like meat. And then I am going to boogie at an hour and a half, guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the last part of the name is like the Viking spelling. There's a lot of Scottish Sorensons as well. The Viking. Yeah, exactly. Sorensons. The Sorensens. Like, my name's supposed to be Sorensan. I don't know what happened that they just put the E in there. I don't know. I'm thinking like my immigrants, the white side of my family who came to this country, not against their will, because, the other half of me came to this country against their will. You know what I mean? My black side. But the white side who came here willingly, maybe. Maybe they were writing down Sorensen, they put E in instead of O-N. I don't know. But everyone who spells my name puts O-N at the end. Yes, smash that like button, baby. Smash that like button. Let's go. We're at 102 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sebastian says, I hit that like button so hard I broke my phone. Look it. I have no insurance if you break your phone, okay? If you break your phone, you're slapping it too hard. Pause. Pause. Bree says, perfect timing for me and get up and be productive. I just chugged all my coffee, was still a little warm, had to finish it before I got cold. That's the beautiful thing about like it, because it's cold in Southern California, but it ain't that cold, right? It ain't that cold, right? Right. All right, guys, but with that, I'm going to get out of here. Since I got my 100 likes, I'm out. I'm just kidding. It's been an hour and a half. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you clickety-clack that like button, slap it, push us up in the old algorithm. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you probably. I think I'm going to have a stream tonight. I don't think I'm going out tonight. I don't really feel like turning up. We'll see, though. I always say that, but just got done with a cold shower? Absolutely not. Hell nah. Hell no. All right, y'all. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.